A Boy's Cry, and I will recommend it to everyone because it's a great book and tells a story about a little boy and his problems and how he's abused, and it makes you think about life and what happens around you and all the little kids that you see around you. You don't know if they're passing through the same things as him or not, and it is a book that makes you think about it. I would like to share just a little bit of this book, so I'm going to read it for you. And just one more time, A Boy's Cry, and I'll recommend this book for you. So here it goes. What do you want now? He heard a young man's voice finally. He made a difference to the shuffling he was hearing before, and he positioned himself again so that he could hear more. Unfortunately for him, Jade was standing over his small body, but he was too busy tending into the happenings of his neighbor to notice until a thunderous crack across his ear set him squealing like a pig in the Avatar. "What the hell are you doing?" Jay shouted at Anthony. Anthony held onto his ear, still screaming, "Shut up, you bastard!" Jade shouted. Anthony tried to muffle his scream, but the ache and ring on his ear was too great. "What did you say, you stupid bastard?" Jade shouted as she rushed to Anthony, hitting him repeatedly over his head. Then she saw a white stiletto-heeled shoe. She grabbed it, but Anthony saw the danger and immediately ran outside. She chased after him. It was dark, about 8:30 p.m., but that did not prevent her chasing him. She was unable to catch up, so she put the shoes on the gravel, grabbed a handful, and madly threw it at him. Anthony saw a shed, and there he rested, confused and still in pain, with his hand pressed to his left ear. It was the ear that had been exposed to that unexpected blow. He stopped himself near the shed, trying to understand what he had done to deserve such an uneven share of punishment. In his small 6-year-old brain, he just could not fathom it at all. Jade had locked the door, and as Anthony stopped, he heard a cooing sound. He stood upright and just about managed to see at least half a dozen pigeons in the coop. He was so fascinated by the birds that momentarily the pain was forgotten, and his bitter experience was light years away. So this is the passage that I wanted to read to you, and as you can hear, or as you can feel the pain of this little boy, this is just a little bit of this book, and I think you can find more interesting passages if you read it all. I do recommend it for you.